When you log into Affinity AOS initially, you will come to the Connect section and New Feedback tab. And in New Feedback, you'll see feedback from members. One thing you need to do when you're just getting started is just check that it's for your club that feedback's being given. So if we go to the filters, we look at unit, you'll see there's 3 clubs here. Now, if you're an individual club, you don't need to worry about this. But if you're a multi-site club, you got to select your gym. And let's say your gym's Brisbane Centre Gym. And don't forget to press run because that sets a filter up. So instead of 7 responses for your club, you now have 4. And those are specific to your club. What you're going to do is look at these responses and looking at the 4, most of them are neutral. Okay, so 7 to 8, which is a passively satisfied person. And you'll see there's some commentary on these 2 and no comments on the first 2. I'll just take one without comments for starters. So the first one, press view full response. And you can see that Judy here is in the 65 or older group. She's female. She has a full access membership. You can see all the details about her membership here. You can see any alerts here or any correspondence we've had with Judy. So if this is her 2nd or 3rd survey, you might see more commentary here or exchanges. You can see Judy's scores, pretty neutral. Overall cleanliness she likes, but everything else she's pretty neutral on. Oh, she does say great yoga classes, so she likes yoga and that's her favorite activity. Okay, so looking at that, there's a couple of things I take away. She loves the yoga classes. She thinks the club's clean. Maybe she's a hard marker, but essentially she's happy enough, but not ecstatic. So when we respond to her, we maybe want to get some more detail if she's willing to give that. So you go to this section here under respond and click on custom response. And you'll see you now have an email begun. Okay, so this email is set up for you as a template, but you must put information in here where these dashes are, otherwise you can't send it. So we're looking for a little bit of customization here. Your signature will be down the bottom, and if it's not set up, the system will prompt you to set up your signature. So you want your name, your title, the club that you're at, or the club group you're at, and ideally your phone number if you're open to them contacting you. Okay? And that would normally be your business phone number, not your personal phone number. So if we're going to write to Judy, we can do our own custom response, or we can pull up a template. Let's just do a custom response. And I'm going to say, we're glad you love our yoga and look forward to seeing you in the club soon. Okay, takes 10 seconds. What you could add to that though, and I'd suggest for this person, so they're pretty neutral, if there's anything else we can do, improve your, you can say level of satisfaction with the club, please let me know. Okay, and in your signature, I normally sign with gratitude, but you might want to put yours in health and fitness or whatever you would normally use with your signature. And that's it. So then we press send. Just check it, make sure you got no typos, but that should take you maximum 30 seconds. And again, that's a custom response. So I'm going to send this to Judy, and it will now go into her record as being sent to her. And we're there, so that's done. So now Judy will move into the in progress tab, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But initially, we're just going to focus on new feedback in this particular session. So let's take somebody that's written quite a lot, and that's Breon Hansen here. Again, first thing you do, go to view for response. Go to look at Brianne. She's in the 55 to 64 year age group, female, and her likelihood to recommend and likelihood to continue, overall cleanliness and value satisfaction, pretty neutral, but overall friendliness, not great, okay? And so we're going to look at it and see what's going on, and hopefully she's going to give us some insights into it here with her commentary. She says, I've been a member of Affinity Gym for over 3 years now, and overall I've had a positive experience. The staff have always been helpful and accommodating, and the amenities are great. Particularly value the personal training. I feel there is room for improvement in terms of friendliness and cleanliness. Overall, I'm quite satisfied with the value I received from the gym. Keep up the good work. Okay, so she's been a pretty hard scorer. She's got some issues with friendliness, but it sounds like here the sentiment's neutral. Okay, so positive, negative, a little bit sort of balanced. She really likes personal training. So in a case like this, we'd respond, and let's do a customer response again. Customer response, and we'll say, hello, Brianne. Thank you for your feedback. We love the fact that you enjoy our personal training. So you're reflecting on her comments, so she knows you're actually a person responding. I'd love to hear more your thoughts on our level of friendliness and cleanliness and how we can improve those for you. Okay. And what we're doing there is bringing up the points she's raised. We're saying we love the fact that you love your personal training. We'd like to know more about what's going on with the friendliness and cleanliness, maybe some specifics. And if she responds to that, we can dig into that a little bit, and it might be a particular team member who's not been particularly friendly to her, or, who knows? It could be any number of things, and it could just be that she was having a bad day too. So all we're doing is saying, hear you, would love to hear more, thank you. And you just sign off again. And press send. And once again, that letter goes into Brianne's log, so you can see what she's received. And she will then move into the in progress space there, okay? And there she is. All right, so in new feedback, that's pretty much how it works. You are responding to each of these people one by one, and new feedback will be coming in. So you might get something come in during the time that you're responding, but typically you're only going to get a handful of comments. Most of them will take 30 to 60 seconds. And when you do a custom template, please reference personal aspects of their commentary or even the weather, for example, so they know that you're real. In the next section, I'll be actually talking about how to use templates and how to plug those into these responses. All right, good luck.